I wanted to say, man, like, and we've talked about it a lot offline, and especially at the very beginning after the episode when you were trying to figure out where you want to go, and because I think this was a segue into you having a much bigger role in the fight against exploitation and trafficking.
Oh, yeah.
But what we did, man, is I jeopardized everything. You did too, but what wound up happening was we educated millions and millions of parents. We educated millions and millions and millions of kids on how this happens, prove to them how fast it happens. Dude, I will never forget when you made the screen name Ashley 13, because I was like, how, this isn't like, there's no way this shit happens this much. So I wanted to time you to see how, I figured we'd be there all fucking day.
Yeah, unfortunately
Dude,
not.
it was like 5 seconds. And and that just proved to, like I said, millions and millions and millions of parents and kids, like this is how common this is. This is how fast it can happen. And then on the other hand, we scared a metric shit ton
Predators.
of
Yeah.
predators.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it really was the perfect storm. But some other context. I mean, now I'm like going back and forth. Now I'm like remembering all the things that happened like right after the episode. And I mean, we blasted the FBI on that episode.
Yeah, we
We
definitely
didn't
did.
actually, we didn't blast them. We just expressed what happened when you got the information to the FBI and how they totally fucking dismissed it and how interested they were after the episode came out. Remember that? Remember how much they wanted to help? I know you guys are like maybe talking right now. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I
but
mean, everything I do now is in parallel with law enforcement. So,
cool.
yeah, now I'll get into more of what that means.
But yeah, I remember being extremely fearful. I was like, these people aren't trying to help you. They didn't help you the first time. There's 7,000 names on that list. And that was developed, a website was developed by a politician. They're trying to, every motherfucker on there is calling in favors, trying to get their name redacted from
I
that
remember.
damn
Do you
list.
remember? I was so scared of because I took the, as you said, it was a risk for me. I was scared my door was going to get kicked in. Or like I don't have anything to worry about, but I don't want to lose all my electronics or end up getting charged with something that I gotta go to trial for and all this stuff. And I'm calling you. I'm calling you at like 11, 12 o'clock at night. You got Tim Parlatour helping me out. You got all these people, telling me like, yo, do this, do that, do that. Like, make sure you don't do this, don't do that. Like, I got you. You helped me an absolute ton. Back, because I was panicking, man. I was panicking because I wanted the information out there, but I didn't know what to expect because technically what I did at that time was not legal. My intentions were obviously good. I would say it's more gray than black hat, but it was, I obtained that information illegally. So I was scared. I was genuinely scared, and it was very new territory to me. I know now a lot more than I did. And as I said in the beginning, if I had to go to trial for this and I had to stand in front of 12 jurors or jury, like I have a hard time believing that people would say that I'm a criminal for taking down a predator organization. But I genuinely was scared at that time.
Well, it wound up being a wildly successful piece of content. I mean, with all the clips and the reels and the episode and the downloads, I mean, it's literally hundreds of millions of views. And then your life just exploded into ways that I think you never imagined.
Never.